Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. This is Stan here with you. Today I'll be showing you how to remove the fairing of your RR310. This will be a step-by-step guide, so stay tuned. All you need for this DIY is an Allen key that is there in your toolkit, this star screwdriver. Finally, you also need a 10 mm socket wrench like this. So now let's begin. So first you'll have to remove the 4 Allen screws that are here, 2, 3 and 4. So remove these 4 screws and remove the black panel first.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see.
The second screw that we got from here is longer than the other 3 screws. Just see the size difference. Now you can gently pull this black plastic part out. Slide it out gently. Just slide it in front like this. Slide it in front this way. It will just pop out. There is a lock here and here, so just remove it gently. Next, remove this panel. Pull this black panel upwards and outwards. It should come out. So this rubber sealing over here was fouling while I was trying to pull this out. So just wiggle this forward and backwards and you can pull this black part out easily. Now the next step is to remove the 4 Allen screws from this radiator guard. There is one here, one here, one here and one here. Once you remove the 4 screws, this part should come out. Now just pull it upwards and this radiator grill should come out. The next step is to use a screwdriver and remove this black plastic screw here. It's a pull tab. Loosen it and just pull it out. And then we have a 10 mm nut here which you need to remove as well. We'll be removing this nut with the socket wrench which I showed earlier.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still.
This is how the black plastic screw looks like.
Hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall. Fear I weighed the purse.
Now we'll use the Allen key again to remove these 3 screws.
And you are, oh, break out, I've got to see.
Again, this one was longer than this screw. This screw was shorter, so keep that in mind. The longer screw goes here, the shorter screw goes here. Now before you remove the fairing, you need to remove this plastic part that is at the bottom. This has 2 screws, one screw here and one screw on the other side. and there are two 10 mm bolts, one here and one on that side, and then this black plastic should come out, and after this I'll show you the next step.
I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Now let's remove the bolt and the screw from the other side as well. Now before you remove this black plastic part from the bottom, there are two plastic tabs under here which you need to remove with the help of the flathead screwdriver. Once you remove those two plastic tabs, this thing should come out easily. So let's do that now. So I finally got the tab out. It took some time because I tried to get it out without breaking it, and yeah, I didn't break it. It's pretty dirty, that's why it was stuck inside. So as soon as you remove it, the plastic guard at the bottom comes out. Once you remove the black plastic part from the bottom, then you have this 10 mm bolt here which is holding the bottom part of the fairing. You need to remove this 10 mm bolt as well. So let's do that now. Now once you remove this screw at the bottom, the next screw that you need to remove is just under the headlight area. There are two screws. One screw is just under the headlight housing. Don't remove that screw, remove the screw that is closer towards the fairing. Now before removing the panel, we also need to remove these two screws, one over here and one under here. So once you remove these two screws, the fairing is supposed to come out.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating.
Now after removing the last screw that was under the headlight, the fairing is supposed to come out fairly easily. So let's do that right now. There's actually a locking mechanism here where this fairing is held to this place, so we need to remove it gently from this point. As you can see, this is the point where the indicator is connected. So you need to remove this before removing the fairing. Do it gently. This was the lock that was held on to place. You need to gently release it to remove the fairing. So this is how you remove the fairing from your RR 310. So now it's time to place the fairing back in place. Let's do it.
Rolling through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it close. pretend. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
There are two rubber locks here. Please don't forget to lock that in place. It's difficult to show that on cam, but there are two locks here and here, so don't forget to fix that.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want.
So now if you're wondering why I haven't completed fixing the lower portion of the fairings, well, I have some pending oil change work to do, so I'm going to do that now after this vlog. Anyways, if you found this fairing removal DIY useful, please do hit the like button. Do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done already. And until next time, this is Stan signing out. Bye bye.